you know what? Superman kind of has a point, you know? Why not just kill all the evil people? Then there wouldn't be any more evil in the world.
Yo, bro.
But of course,
if my pregnant... Bro, this guy killed my pregnant wife. What do you want me to do, bruh? I'm killing whoever killed my pregnant wife. Now, where Superman was wrong is that he became an evil dictator. Look, I would be a good dictator. I'ma just get more wives and start spreading and busting everywhere, bruh. You know what I'm saying? All right, chat, today we got the worst alternate universes in DC. You know what I'm saying? Here is the thumbnail. Yeah, a lot of bad stuff be going on. I do not want to live in any universe that has superheroes. I'm good off that because every superhero needs a villain and we do not want to live around that area. Gotham, aka New York, which is in every Marvel movie. No thank you. Gotta go. All right, let's go ahead and check it out. This is by Aizon. Link to the original video down below. I feels waiting for an Aizon to upload facts.
I'm back with another upload and it's only been
4 weeks. That's okay.
Alright, everyone, calm down. Okay, I had a little break. Now, throughout this video, you may hear some bass booming in the background, and that's because I live in a trap house, and people are blasting music right now.
Yeah, that was me in New York, bro. Don't worry about it. I used to live in, yeah, bro, in a trap house. A trap apartment in the Bronx with
today, I
mad
want to
rats.
follow up on my previous video and go over the worst timelines in the DC universe. First off, we have the good old classic. I'm of course talking about the Injustice universe.
Oh, Among
which
Us.
started off as a DC fighting game and then it spewed out a bunch of tie-in comics and had a sequel. Ah, good old evil Superman.
Yeah, no, thank
fresh and
you.
original concept that we definitely haven't been beaten over the head with in recent years.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you.
Well,
I gotta tell you, it was perfect.
yeah.
Perfect.
If it's invincible,
No, this is
it's invincible, no thank you, bro. Them Voltramites, no thanks. Them aliens coming in and raiding Earth all the time, no thanks. But then Homelander, I know I said you need, like, every hero needs a villain, but Homelander is the villain himself, bro. How the hell he a hero and a villain? No thanks.
Perfect. Everything.
No, this is not evil Superman. Yeah, it's a coincidence, you know, and this one also...
What's up, Queenie Bird?
Purely coincidence, okay? So anyways, in the Injustice universe, Superman becomes an evil dictator because the Joker tricks him into killing his pregnant wife and then also blows up his beloved city.
And
now,
notice how it's the Joker, bro. And we watched that video yesterday about villains that need to die. Joker is one of them. But he did die, and then this is the outcome.
Ask me,
Man.
that's quite the ballsy thing to do to a guy who was a literal god. Now, I really couldn't tell you why Joker decided to do this to Superman of all people. I thought he had a special thing going on with Batman, so I don't know why he would cheat on him like this. So obviously, Superman is very upset by these events that have unfolded. So he shoves his entire fist through the Joker's body, and then Batman's like, no, you can't do that, we need justice. And then Superman's like, you know what, I'm gonna just start killing all the supervillains. And you know what, Superman kind of has a point, you know? Why not just kill all the evil people? Then there wouldn't be any more evil in the world.
Yo, bro.
But of course,
if my pregnant... Bro, this guy killed my pregnant wife. What do you want me to do, bruh? I'm killing whoever killed my pregnant wife. Now, where Superman was wrong is that he became an evil dictator. Look, I would be a good dictator. I'ma just get more wives and start spreading and busting everywhere, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I'ma get my kid back times 30. I'ma get my wife back times 30. I don't care. That's just me though. Why he turned evil? You know what I'm saying?
or stupid ass Batman has to go and ruin everything by saying, we can't kill them, we're no better than them, blah blah. Shut the fuck up, Batman. Like, how many times does the Joker have to shit in your coffee for you to finally figure out that if you just killed them, 99% of your problems would go away? This dude literally murdered your adopted son, and you're just chill with him like that. Bro, personally, if the Joker did that to me, I would...
Damn! Okay, that's Aura.
So Superman tells Batman, you're either with me or against me, because I'm gonna rule this world. This storyline is essentially Civil War, but for DC. You have Superman's side, the regime, and he has basically all of the heavy hitters In the DC universe, he has Wonder Woman, Shazam, Cyborg, Yellow Lantern, Hal Jordan, Sinestro, Black Adam, fucking Aquaman, Raven, like he has everyone.
Hey.
He even had the Flash in the first game before he defected to Batman's side in the sequel.
Which by definition, if the Flash, well, if you're Superman, you got it. Like you can solo. But Flash, bro, he's on your side. By definition, you winning.
In the sequel.
Heavy hitters, and bro said Wonder Woman. I see. So are we being misogynistic here, Snubsy, or do you have something against Wonder Woman? But yeah, bro, you got Flash on your side. You should, like, come on, bro. You should rule the whole galaxy at that point, bro, because speed is speed, man.
And who did Batman have on his side? Well, he had Harley Quinn and Lex Luthor.
Oh.
And how could we forget Green Arrow, who got killed by Superman, by the way. Yeah, now Batman is cooked. Like, it doesn't matter how much prep time he has. He's not beating all of these characters. And for some reason in this universe, Wonder Woman has a gigantic hard-on for Superman.
Hey.
She stays on his side even after he kills a literal child. I'm of course talking about Shazam, whose power is turning into a Giga Chad adult with the powers of a god.
Oh.
And the reason why he killed Shazam, you may ask? Well, I mean, at this point, Superman is full-blown evil, so he's killing everyone that disagrees with him. And Shazam was like, you know, maybe we're taking this a little too far. So Superman calmly responds by freezing his mouth shut and turning his brain into scrambled eggs with his lasers.
Ooh.
You know, I don't even know why he was on Superman's side in the first place.
Yeah.
I guess he advocates for killing supervillains. I didn't know this child was based like that. This is
Oh,
also
yeah,
the
yeah,
same
yeah.
universe where Batman's son, Damian Wayne, defects to Superman's side and suckles on his nipples as if he's his real father. This is because Damian agrees with Superman and believes that they should just kill the villains. Damian also
Oh yeah, that
inadvertently
was
kills-
Zash. He got mad Z's in his name. Yo, no, this guy should have been dead as hell a long time ago. Hollow 45 with the gifted. Big man in the building. How you doing, my boy? Yeah, I appreciate you. Yo, Hollow, if I could, bro, if I could see you IRL, I'd kiss you right now. That's just me though. Thank you for the sub. Snubsy, enjoy that, my boy. 189 subs. What a Giga Chad viewer, bro. Hey, chat, if it was me though, never mind, I can't say that.
believes that they should just kill the villains. Damian also inadvertently kills his brother Nightwing by throwing a stick at his forehead, causing him to fall on a rock.
Oh,
And then Batman was like, how could you do this? You're not my son anymore. Yeah, some peak writing going on here. Now I know what you're wondering at this point. How did this storyline end, considering Batman had a shitty no superpower ass team? How could he have possibly defeated Superman? Well, you see he summoned the alternate universe good versions of everyone else to fight the evil versions of them. And that's how the story ended. And they put evil Superman in a Red Sun jail cell. And in the comics, Red Sun energy is supposed to deplete Superman's powers. Me personally, this is not how I'd go about defeating Superman. Instead, I would utilize pink kryptonite. Which, fun fact, if you didn't know, pink kryptonite turns Superman gay. So if an angry Superman is ever chasing you, just whip out the Himalayan healing salt, and instead of caving in your skull,
Why does that
he'll just
exist?
cave in your cheeks with 9 inches of steel. Which is better than the alternative of dying.
Why does
But
that
depending on your
exist?
orientation, it's a win-win. And honestly, I think seducing Superman is a much easier solution than summoning an alternate Justice League to fight for you.
I'm coming for you. You'll have to get in line.
what?
And in the second game storyline, Brainiac invades Earth, so they have to put aside their differences and fight Brainiac to stop his
Oh,
invasion.
yo, this,
And
yo,
this-
Injustice 2 was tough, bro. The graphic upgrades, the armor, the moves, the finishers, beautiful, bro. I generally super enjoyed playing that game, bro.
And then Superman teams up with Skeletor and he has to fight He-Man.
What?
Yeah, I think we lost the plot here, guys. I don't even know what's happening anymore. Next up we have Flashpoints, which is a classic Flash storyline. Now bear with me while I try to explain this mess of a storyline. So the Flash's mother got murdered by an unseen force when he was growing up, and his dad was the prime suspect, so he was thrown in jail. So the Flash became a crime scene investigator in order to prove his dad's innocence. All of these events led him to being in a room full of chemicals, which got struck by lightning and gave him super speed. The power of his super speed is connected to the Speed Force, which is a cosmic energy field in the DC universe, which supplies all of the speedsters with their speed powers. Are you following along? In the far future, the Flash is regarded as a legendary superhero, and this little nerd named Eobard Thawne is like, man, I love the Flash so much. And lucky for him, he stumbles upon a time capsule that has the Flash's suit, which gives him super speed. And then he uses his super speed to travel back in time to meet the Flash. And he's like, I'm such a big fan, and the Flash is like, man, fuck off, I don't care about you. And then he's deeply hurt
he
by
becomes
this, so
the reverse Flash.
Decides to become his #1 hater. So Mr. Eobard travels back even further in time, and it's actually revealed that he was the one that killed the Flash's mother in the first place, thus creating the Flash. However, the Flash is also the reason why Eobard exists in the first place. So they essentially created each other. Are you still with me? So the Flash is like, you know,
honestly, you putting me on right now. What's good, Eric? Thank you for the follow. I am on.
What? I can use the Speed Force to travel back in time. Why don't I just go back in time and save my mother? So he stops Eobard from killing his mother, and then he wakes up in the new timeline without any powers. In this new timeline, well, it's a little dark and twisted. Instead of Batman being Bruce Wayne, this timeline's Batman is actually Thomas Wayne, Bruce Wayne's father, complete with a kick-ass looking suit. He also wields dual pistols and kills criminals. If you're wondering,
what the fuck? We need him, bro. What the hell? But this should look fire. Not that, you know, Batman, you know what I'm saying, he's already fire in itself, but this is tough. Eric, look at my guy. What's good, my boy? How you doing?
Kick-ass looking suit. He also wields dual pistols and kills criminals. And if you're wondering what happened to Bruce Wayne in this universe, well, that fateful night in Crime Alley, instead of Bruce Wayne's parents getting shot, it was actually Bruce Wayne himself. This event also turned Bruce Wayne's mom into this universe's version of the Joker. And if you thought it couldn't get any more wacky, in this timeline, the Atlanteans are at war with the Amazonians. This is because Aquaman and Wonder Woman were caught having an affair, and Aquaman's wife was like, hey, I don't like you boning my husband. So Wonder Woman decided to cut her head off. And then Aquaman was like, you know what? I don't really appreciate you killing my wife.
Yeah, like the affair was, that was crazy, bro. I think you both knew not to do that. But her cutting her head off? I didn't know DC had it like that. Why is this kind of tough? Whoa, how many episodes this got, bro?
Wonder Woman decided to cut her head off. And then Aquaman was like, you know what? I don't really appreciate you killing my wife. So then now they're at war. Also, Superman is not even Superman in this timeline.
What, he is gay?
Because instead of his ship crash landing into Smallville, it instead crash landed into the bustling city of Metropolis, where the government swooped in and kidnapped him and imprisoned him in a secret facility. So yeah, the Flash doesn't have his powers, and the Justice League doesn't exist. And did I mention that Eobard Thawne is now a living paradox, who is able to exist without the Flash ever being created? Also, Shazam, it consists of 6 children this time instead of 1 child. So they all combine into 1 grown adult with the powers of a god. And in the Flashpoint storyline, Shazam dies to the hands of Wonder Woman, because I guess alternate universe versions of Wonder Woman just can't get enough of advocating for the murder of children.
Chat, Wonder Woman, bro, what is your problem? I think in her head, Shazam is a god, is like an adult. But what the hell, dude? These are kids.
Of Wonder Woman just can't get enough of advocating for the murder of children named Shazam. So yeah, this dark and twisted timeline was all the result of the selfish bastard Flash, aka Barry Allen, which is why Wally West Flash is my forever GOAT. But don't you worry, because like in all comic books, the heroes win at the end, and Barry Allen is able to reverse all of the damage to the timeline that he did, but in turn creates a new timeline called the New 52, which replaces the Wally West we all know and love with the black guy who shares the same name and has zero connection with the character we all know and love.
Why?
Because my GOAT Wally West can't have anything in the comics.
Facts.
They rebooted the universe again a few years later in DC Rebirth, brought back Wally West, and then killed him numerous times.
What?
Bruh. Speaking of
what is your problem? And they always do it to Speedster. to the speedsters because they know that if the speedsters exists, then bro, they know that, bro. They're the strongest force there because we're talking about speed. Speed has to do with time, and if you could manipulate time, you could technically stop or do anything at that point, bro.
Bruh,
oh my
speaking
God.
of popular characters getting killed off, we have the Deceased universe, where every single DC character that you've ever loved turns into a zombie and dies.
This is
What
a
the
terrible
hell, Batman?
idea.
I thought you had prep time for everything. I thought, what happened to your contingency plans, man? You didn't expect a fucking zombie apocalypse, you scrub? And you got bit by your adopted son of all people? His name is Dick, bro. You got infected by Dick.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Bro,
Yeah,
that's
that is his
embarrassing.
name.
And
That is-
Superman also embarrassingly got infected when he flew straight into zombie Flash. Somehow the Flash's fingies got caught into Superman's stomach, even though Superman is the Man of Steel. I guess he wasn't hard enough. And if you're wondering how the zombie virus even started in the first place, it's because of the anti-life equation. A techno-organic virus that was spread through technology. So anyone who was scrolling on their phone on TikTok likely got infected by it.
Bro, there's
Yeah,
a
that's-
copy of like the Ultimate Iron Man, a thing where he gave people, it was like an app, you pay like $300 a month and you become beautiful or something. I don't know if you ever heard about that storyline, but it's the same thing.
Right, this zombie virus was literal brain rot. So yeah, those are some of the DC universes I wanted to cover. I'd like to get my upload schedule better, but
Oh,
Life is pain!
yeah,
and
no.
I'm gonna be busy for the next few weeks. So I guess we'll see how this pans out.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
just
yeah.
a heads up if I'm not uploading as frequently. I'm still alive.
Yeah, I agree to that. Chad, I try that every time. Yo, I'm gonna upload, man. I'm gonna be more consistent. Psych! It doesn't happen the way I think it should happen. But bro, this is a great video, my boy. Oh, this was a year ago. But we also have the worst alternate universe, but it's for Marvel. So yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. Shouts to Aizon. We're gonna go check out the other video as well. And yeah, that was lit, bro. I ain't gonna lie, this got funny. Bro, you funny, bro.